everyone, welcome to the Monday card collab that I'm doing with Stmpgrl, who is Paige. I will link her channel down below, and every Monday in the month of August we are using punches as our primary focus for the cards that we're making. So this month my inspiration was this piece of paper. It was an Echo Park A Perfect Summer, and I have had that sitting in this little plastic thing that it came in. This is all I have left of it, on my floor in a basket over here with other summer things since last year when I worked, or maybe 2 years, I don't know. I think last year when I worked on something. There was also this piece of paper in there. I used that on the last card, these two on the last card, but this orange is the reverse of the fish paper. So I have 4 cards with the fish paper and 1 card that uses these 2 colors, but all of them use punches. And so as far as the fish, I use this A Fish a Wish, which is Stampin' Up, and it's current, and it coordinates with the Fish Builder punch. So this fish and this fish cut out. Now I just used this on the 5th, I believe it was. But that's the first time I used it, so I wanted to use it some more. But I also used this and this, Sending Well Wishes, and A Sea of Thanks. So, and then I did use some other things, and I'll tell you about them as we go along. Let me put these down. Okay, so the first card is this one. Now, these are the 2 fish. I stamped them in pumpkin pie. No, I'm wrong. These first 2 I stamped first in pale papaya, on top pale papaya. I didn't like it that much, so then I took Calypso Coral and went over it. I did use the Stamparatus. I figured out, I did a template, and I figured out how these fish had to go. And I wrote top on here, so I know you have to put the stamps this way in order for it to stamp properly. So I did use the Stamparatus, and I did ink them several times in almost all cases. This is all the stampings that are this darker blue. This is Starry Sky. Now here I did use an embossing folder. It is not Stampin' Up. It was a Paper Studio Mini Bubbles A2. All my embossing folders that are non-Stampin' Up, I've had for at least 4 years, possibly 5, sometime after January 2017, but before Stampin' Up, which was July 2018. So in a year and a half, I amassed quite a lot of non-Stampin' Up. But Tuesday Morning used to have them. This is Paper Studio. I'm sure I got it on sale. Anyway, they used to have 99 cents to $1.99 depending on the one. This is Pool Party Card Base by Stampin' Up. This is Pool Party card stock, and run through that embossing folder. And then this is Pool Party sheer ribbon, which I just put across. I didn't do a bow, I just wanted some shimmer there. And then these are the punched out fish. You can make the fish go either up, facing either left or right, but just I kind of have these gills on upside down because I put them thinking I'd face the fish that way. Yeah. And then the gems on here are from the Waves gems that are retired. I have not done any of the insides. Put that to the side actually for now. Second card is this one. This is a Pale Papaya card base. This is Pale Papaya, and this is where I use the I like the seagrass, sea plant kind of thing, and I just went all over it, tone on tone. This one here, sorry, I'm not swearing at you, I promise. Anyway, I stamped that tone on tone all over that. I did stamp with the Starry Sky, Sending Well Wishes, and this is a 1.5 inch circle punch, but the piece around it is a die because I didn't have a scallopy kind of punch that would work perfectly with it. But this was a punch, and of course these are all punches. And here I used the Calypso Coral. I'm really trying to use these up. Artistry Blooms Adhesive Back Sequins. You can't even see them. There are just a few left now on the Calypso Coral there. So I used some of those. And this is Pale Papaya ribbon that's current. And it's called Open Weave Ribbon. I think I used that on Saturday too. I'm not sure. Okay, the next one is on Granny Apple Green. I tried to pull cardstock colors from Stampin' Up, because that's mostly what I have, to coordinate with the fish that were in this paper, and this looked closely like Granny Apple Green. So that's what I pulled. Another one maybe would have been Parakeet Party, because that's what this ribbon is. Yeah, Parakeet Party would have worked too, but that's an afterthought. Now I think this one is stamped in Calypso Coral on white. That was one of my first ones I stamped, and this one is stamped in Pale Papaya on white. This is a strip of Pool Party, and I used the Starry Sky and did the waves from that same stamp set. This is the double oval punch. A Sea of Thanks just fit perfectly in that. I could have gotten it over just a little bit to the right. And then I used Pool Party as the backing. And I used the Waves gems again, but this is out of a retired set, Sailing Home. It's not on the stamp, but it is in the dies. I was looking all over for some kind of sea grass that I wouldn't have to fussy cut, and that's where I found it. It's retired. You can't get that anymore, but use any kind. I was thinking if I didn't find anything, I was going to use the retired Sprig punch and just cut a bunch of them, but this is so much better. I die cut it. Those are die cuts, twice in Granny Apple Green and once in Pool Party. And I put the first Granny Apple Green under this, and then the Pool Party and the second Granny Apple Green are on top of this blue. And then I did do a little bow in, and then these are the Waves gems again, rhinestones. Okay, next card is the last fishy card. This is again on Pool Party. Here I brought in a different embossing folder. It is the Seabed 3D, which is retired Stampin' Up. And then for one of the cards recently, I don't remember which one, I had this, I think it was a Paper Pumpkin Alternatives. I had this Pacific Point and Gray still on here, and I just, on this sponge, I never cleaned it good. I just went over that to make the Seabed features pop a little bit. And I had two of the fishies left that I had stamped and punched previously in Pale Papaya with, now these I think are done with Pumpkin Pie on top Pale Papaya. And the Hoping All Your Birthday Fishes Come True, that is out of the Whale Done set. I remembered there were little fish in the Whale Done set, and this is current, this set, and it has a coordinating whale punch, which I didn't use for this week. Anyway, this is the same type of ribbon as that Parakeet Party, but it's the Starry Sky. And these are those same Calypso Coral sequins, and I did stamp the little fish from here in Pale Papaya as well, right on the label. And this is the largest, the scallop part of the double oval, and I did it out of Pool Party and out of the white where I had stamped, and just offset that a little bit to have some blue over on the white part. So those are the 4 fish cards. And then in the annual catalog, the fishes set is used as lemons. So here's what I did. Mine didn't turn out exactly like that. I like mine better actually. Anyway, just saying. I punched them. It is only this fish because I did punch this one too because it's there, but it doesn't look like a lemon. But this one does. So I punched it out of, oh, let me show you how to do it. I punched it out of Daffodil Delight. I just want to show you how to make the lemon. Then I actually went around and did just the tail, like you can see here on this edge. I did just the tail in the Granny Apple Green, and then I took, pretend this is Daffodil Delight, this little one. If you just cut straight up to where the center is of the tails, you'll get a point, a lemony point. Then you are going to have to punch again out of a green or something to get the leaves, which is the tail of the fish. Okay, so that's how I did it. And then, though, this was the first one. I actually went over it with dark Daffodil Delight around the edges, like it looked like they had in the catalog, but I didn't like it. So I went back over it with So Saffron Light, and I didn't use Daffodil Delight light because mine on the brush end is kind of dry. And then on all of them, which you're not going to be able to see, this one kind of got, but it looks natural. I took the color lifter and I just went, these other two, I just went over the top of the Daffodil Delight with just the light So Saffron. And then I went around all of them, which you can't really see too good on these light ones. And you can sort of see it on the dark. Anyway, it made little dots, because you know lemons, the peel is not even smooth. It's got little dimples, right? And then this, I wasn't liking the sentiments for the lemon card out. They used sending get well wishes or something out of the fishes. They use, yeah, sending well wishes. But I went back and pulled out this, which just retired as of June 30th. I used this a little something to brighten your day. I stamped it in pumpkin pie. I colored the white seam binding ribbon with dark pumpkin pie alcohol marker, Stampin' Blend, excuse me. And then these are actually the retired holiday rhinestone basic jewels, because this color is pumpkin pie and I have lots of them. So that is what I did. And remember, I said these two papers were out of that same Echo Park collection. So I have 5 cards using a variety of punches, but the star is the fish builder. There's the number 159000 in the current annual catalog by Stampin' Up. Can't buy it from me, but it's there. And then these are all the cards I made. There we go. Which one is your favorite? Let me know down below. And yeah, see, I'm out of room. I have too many punches. Oh, and I did use the banner pick-a-punch on this one. Just that end right there. I'm trying to make sure it's not jumping around for you too. As I know it does once in a while, this webcam of mine. There we go. 5 cards using the fish builder punch, the double oval punch, a 1.5 inch circle punch. Oh, I forgot to tell you, this is a 2-inch circle punch, and the retired Starburst punch. Both were Stampin' Up as well. I forgot to tell you about that one. Where this one was a 1.5 inch smooth punch, but a die under it. Yeah, I think that's about it. The double oval, the fish builder, some circle punches, and Starburst punch. I like them all. I had a lot of fun with this. Oh, I think I forgot to tell you, these are stamped on Pool Party with the Starry Sky. This was on white with Pale Papaya. I think I did that one and this one at the same time. These were on Pale Papaya with Pumpkin Pie. These were on Pale Papaya with Calypso Coral. I think that's it now. Alrighty. Thank you so much for watching. If you didn't already, go check out Paige and see what she's used for punches this week. and we'll be back next Monday with some more punchy fun. Alright, have a great day. Bye.